Good morning, dear friends. I am Dr. Reginam Linus, Associate Professor of Electrical Engineering Department at Sanjay Godavat University, Kolhapur. Under this modeling of electrical machines, we understood that why we need to convert alpha ABC to alpha beta conversion, and what are the cases we have to be considered: non-power invariant transformation and power invariant transformation, where we have studied that if suppose this total net power in the three-phase system is same as a two-phase system, what is the number of turns ratio in this alpha, beta, and ABC sequence? That is nothing but root 2 by 3. Other cases it will be 2 by 3. Like that, we have studied a different conversion. Also, we have done this simulation also till our previous system for ABC to alpha beta. In this lecture, I am going to explain the simulation how one can do ABC alpha beta to DQ variable. Why we need to go for alpha beta to DQ variable also? Initially, I will explain with the basics of why we need to go for that. Then after that, we will come to know with the simulation what we have to do. Then before going to the simulation, I request all of you to subscribe this channel and press the right side bell button so that you can get forthcoming lecture and improve your knowledge as well. Let me share my presentation now. I hope your screen is visible. My screen is visible to you. Let me take now let me recall whatever we have learned already. We have that I alpha we have written as some maximum current in the sine of omega t. Then I beta we have written as Im into cos omega t. So from that we come to know alpha is the variable which is along alpha is the variable which is along this this axis, where we can say Im into sine omega t, right? Then I beta at 90 degree, since this is our situation is sine and cos, so the angle displaced between these two waveform is okay, fine. So we have this here, then we have this angle between these two is 90 degree. Therefore, this is nothing but Im into cos omega t. Usually, cos will lead the sine. The sine will. Therefore, we are moving that towards this direction, right? So this is the case. Now, assume that how all the variables are AC only, but we are virtually assuming that AC variables are DC. How one can do it? That is the important thing. For example, for that, we know or assume this is our one sine wave is not, in the sense we have alpha. So here alpha will be start from here and it will come down. Beta, it will be have, take this alpha, color is same as this one. Alpha, it will move like this, Beta, we have 90 degree displacement, so it is leading. So we will have this beta is like this. So beta is like this. We have the middle of 0, right? Therefore, so this is our alpha variable and this is our beta variable, right? So now I can make, this is one circle, right? So this is, for example, if you take one circle, in the circle, this is the center, right? So this is your alpha variable. This is our alpha variable. So we can write it here I alpha. Then another case, this is our beta variable. This is nothing but uh, I beta, I alpha and I beta. So this is our case alpha and beta. Now assume that this alpha is beta is leading 90 degree. Therefore, this is unit circle. Assume this magnitude is 1. Magnitude of this 2 will be 1. In the unit circle, it will rotate. Right. Now assume that I am taking this is one unit circle, this is one circle ground. Assume this is one circle ground where this system, two cars are moving. One car is in this speed at here it will be 0 and here it will be 90, it will be like that. Another one car leading at an angle of 90 degree and it is moving, right? Assume two cars are moving, cars are I alpha and I beta, right? But if I am standing in this ground here, if I am standing here, all the time I can say alpha one time it will be 0, then again after some time it will be 90 degree maximum, then again it will be 0, then again minus 1 and plus 1. Similarly, beta it is leading at an angle of like that I can assume, right? Now I want to make it DC. DC means what? I am going to take another one car is nothing but IX car. I am going the same speed parallel with this two axis. I will go the same speed. It will be parallel to this axis, this two axis. So what happened? I can see always I alpha equal to 0 here and I beta equal to 90 degree. That means I beta equal to 1. This position alpha equal to 0 degree and beta is equal to 1. Whatever maybe the changes are happening, as I am also circulating through the circle ground with another one car with the same speed of I alpha and I beta, I can assume that I alpha is always 0, I beta is always 1. So even though the sine wave are changing, waves are changing in a zigzag fashion, 0, 1, minus 1, 0, minus 1. Due to this, as I am taking another one car with the same speed, I can assume that I alpha is constant, I beta is constant. So now my question is, how one can do it in mathematical? That is the main thing we have to understand, how one can do it mathematically. For that, please take it this axis, already we know, this is I alpha axis. Then we know I am not using that color. This is your I beta, right? You know already I alpha and I beta. Now I am taking another one car, right? Another one car which is leading with respect to alpha 90 degree, which is leading with respect to alpha 90 degree. Maybe I will take this as D and this is our IQ. So these two angles are 90 degree. Then angle between these two will be, assume that theta x. I am taking another one car which is leading with respect to alpha at an angle of theta x. So if this angle is theta x, automatically this angle will be theta x. So this is will be 90 minus theta x. You know this 90 minus theta x. So how one can implement it, right? So now whenever ID is theta x is equal to 0, I alpha and ID is in the same axis, we will assume that maximum value, right? It will be same axis. So accordingly, the projection of, we are going to write this equation of ID and IQ. We are going to write the equation of ID and IQ. How we will write this equation of ID? ID is nothing but I alpha projection of I alpha in ID cos of theta x, then I beta with respect to ID plus I beta into cos of 90 minus theta x. Similarly, IQ we can write it as I alpha, IQ is equal to I with respect to alpha, this is 90 plus theta x, right? So we can write cos of 90 plus theta x plus I beta into cos of 90 I beta with respect to that, what is the value? It is into theta x. So one can write it as ID is nothing but I alpha into cos theta x plus I beta into sin theta x. Then IQ equal to I alpha in the cos of 90 plus theta minus sin theta. Therefore, sin theta x plus I beta into cos theta x. So from this we can conclude that ID, then another I naught one term will be there. I naught will be always 0. I naught will be always 0. This is in the middle of this. This is I naught. All the time I naught will be 0. So we can write ID IQ I naught is equal to, we can have, I will write it in matrix form, cos theta x sin theta x, then ID component with this naught is 0, so we will write it 0, IQ minus sin theta x, and here cos theta x 0, then I naught is equal to 1. This is I naught is equal, sorry, I naught, here I am telling that there is no contribution of I naught here, so I naught is alpha beta, what is I naught, the same value is here also I naught, so this component will I naught is equal to I naught, then only we can make it a symmetrical matrix and convert that everything in a suitable way. We will write here I alpha, I beta and I naught. This is what we have already done, that I alpha, I beta and I naught. So now what we can do here, then how we can do it in this case. Now let me substitute here I alpha, already I have written, what is the value, some magnitude in the cos, sorry, I alpha magnitude in the sine of omega t, then I beta is nothing but Im in the cos omega t. So omega is equal to the frequency 2 pi f. So this I alpha, I beta are moving with the frequency of f, right? Maybe you can take it as supply frequency omega s. Therefore, we will get it as 2 pi fs in the t, right? Let me substitute now here, so that what happen, ID equal to, we will have I alpha is Im into cos of theta x into sin omega t, omega s into t, plus I beta into sin theta x into cos omega s into t. Similarly, IQ can be written as Im into minus Im into sin theta x, then sin omega t. Just I am substituting this 2 here, that's all, in t, plus I beta into sin theta x, I beta, I beta, not I beta, this value is Im, and that is what we have written here, Im Therefore, we have this is your Im, and similarly this is also Im. This is also Im. Then Im into then minus sine Im into cos theta x into then cos theta x into cos omega t. Cos omega t. Then third equation I naught equal to again I naught. Let me take this next page, this equation, so that I can continue with the this next page. So this is your ID I naught. Then final one is IQ I naught is equal to I naught. I naught is equal to I naught. So from this we can conclude, we know sine in cos sine, right? So we can write ID is nothing but Im into sine of omega s into t plus theta x. Omega x into t theta x. IQ equal to Im into cos of omega s into t plus theta x. So this is what we have the value ID and IQ. So if you move this here, already we know this is the theta x, right? It is leading I alpha at an angle of theta x. Similarly, IQ, it is leading I beta at an angle of theta x. Now I am going to make these two speeds I am already telling both are in the same speed. So what I am going to do, theta x is equal to theta x is leading. Now it is in leading. So now I am going to make it lagging. Theta s is nothing but omega s into t. That means I am aligned with the supply voltage theta s. Therefore, we can have ID equal to sine of omega s into t minus sine of omega s into t. ID equal to 0. What is IQ? IQ is nothing but Im. Magnitude of, since cos of omega t is 0, cos 0 1, therefore IQ is equal to 1. So whatever may be the variable, virtually ID and IQ are constant. This is what we are going to prove using this simulation. So in this case, we know the matrix I am going to use, ID and IQ and I naught is equal to IQ I naught equal to, we have cos theta x, then sin theta x, then 0, then cos, then we have minus sin theta x, cos theta x, 0, 0, 0, 1, into we have I alpha, I beta, I naught. We have I alpha, I beta, I naught. So now this matrix I am going to show it in the MATLAB simulation how we can do. Already in the previous lectures I have explained to you how I am taking the three-phase supply to the resistive load. To the resistive load I am converting to taking the current. The current I will connect to that current measurement. I will connect to this. I am using this conversion matrix I alpha 1, I beta, I 0. That matrix already we have derived. Then from this we have come to know that these three sine waves, both the waves, which will be alpha equal to 0, it will start. Beta here it will be lagging 90 degree, right? It will be here it is lagging beta, but with our derivations it will be leading. So accordingly we have to change the theta angle and all. So I will let you know how to do it, everything. So remaining all are just for, even you can refer the previous video why I have chosen this power variation and for understanding the non-power invariant and power invariant transformation. I have used this conversion and all. So let me concentrate for my case is here only. So this alpha and beta, I will get it from here. Alpha 1, beta, and I naught, I will get it from here. So this is alpha 1, alpha, beta, I naught. Then what I will do here, already in our case, we have to substitute, we know the formula, right? I alpha into cos theta x. Theta x, I am substituting here x. X plus I beta into sine of, I hope it is visible to you, I beta into sine theta x. Then IQ equal to minus I alpha into sine theta x plus I beta into cos theta x. Then I naught equal to dq. I naught is I naught dq is, I am taking it as same as I naught, both are same. So in now what I am doing here, in our case, what we will do here, we know that 360 degree is 6.28 radian, right? Radian. Therefore 90 degree is nothing but 90 into 90 into 6.28 divided by 360, it will be approximately 1.57. So now in this MATLAB simulation, a predefined model, already this, that is all the conversions are 90 degree leading. Therefore what I will do, theta minus 1.57 I have added here. Angle is 90 degree. I am making it as lagging. Then that x I have considered as total theta, and I am substituting here id of alpha 1 into cos theta x, I beta into sine theta x, and then let me explain about this triangular wave. In the triangular wave, what we will do, our supply frequency is 0.02 seconds, right? Our supply frequency is our supply frequency is 0.0 seconds. Therefore what I will do here, time period 0 to 0.02, at 0 0 output 0.02 output will be 6.28. how it has come? For one cycle is nothing but 360 degree, right? One cycle. For example, if you draw the circle here, it will start from 0, then it will reach us again, it will reach here 2 pi 6.28, then again it will start from 0 6.2. It is like 0, start from 0, reaches 6.28, then again start from 0 6.28. So this time period is 0, this is 0.02, this magnitude is 6.28, this magnitude is 0. That's what I have done here, that conversion matrix in this block 0.02 0 6.28. Let me run the simulation now. If you run the simulation for 0.08 second, so I will summarize one by one. Here this is nothing but 3-phase AC supply. We are giving current, then it is converting that into alpha beta naught. Naught is always 0. Then again it is converting to IDQ reference frame. See here, ID is maximum, IQ is 0, and 0 is always 0. ID is 0, maximum. Here you are using the current, I think something like 100 ohm. So 300 input voltage, I think you have given 325 peak value. So 325 per phase is divided by the resistance, you will get approximately the current of 3 ohms. So we are getting this current here. If you zoom it, you will get like this. Though it is not a sine wave, it is maximum of 3.3. Current is always 3.3 d axis. Then here it is always 0 q. Why? This is 0.005. 0.005, it is more or less it is 0. Then this is 5 into 10 to the power minus 6. So by 10 to the power minus 16 means totally this value 0 is always 0. So that is what I have chosen this axis reference little more higher, so that you will get d axis is constant, q axis is constant, and the 0 and 0 axis is always 0. So but our derivations, what we have done here, id is 0, IQ is maximum, but in our case ID is maximum. In the simulation IQ is 0. The reason is, in this case I alpha is here, your case our case alpha is here lagging. In that case alpha is leading with respect to I beta. That is the reason why we have the changes in this. Other cases all the concept wise or both are same. With this, I would like to conclude this today's lecture for conversion of alpha to alpha ABC to alpha beta, then alpha beta to DQ. I hope this is very much understandable, and I kindly request you to subscribe this channel and comment on it for the better development and good feedback for the improvement. Wish you all the best. Thank you.